Neighbor, and welcome back to Down on the Farm's Kitchen Table. I'm Larry Marble. Hop Sing is about to make us a big old heaping helping of great food, and I'm going to provide us a bunch of agricultural information. Thanks so much for joining us on this edition of the program. We appreciate it. We're brought to you each and every day by the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's let John Tuggle help us take a look at the movement of corn, beans, and wheat. While the fundamentals are little changed, the market probably went too far down too fast, and with a USDA supply and demand report due today, a weak U.S. dollar, and whispers of dry weather in the Corn Belt, the big funds are buying back some of their recent record short positions. Corn closed up 9, while soybeans and KC wheat were both up 18 by the bushel. With the weaker U.S. dollar, U.S. corn is now competitive with the Ukraine, boosting hopes of U.S. corn sales to the Communist Chinese. John says he does not believe the trade's expecting any big surprises in today's USDA report, but anything can happen and the trade tends to be wary. USDA reported solid export sales of U.S. corn over the period Feb 29 through the 23rd of 43.7 million bushels. New export sales were not as bad at 25 million bushels, and another cargo, about 3.1 million bushels of export milo, sold to the Communist Chinese this week. Corpus Christi's Public Elevator and Archer Daniels Midland opened this week for milo trucks 7 a.m. to 4:45. Anderson's is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 3. Timco open Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7 a.m. to noon. Let John help you market your grains, 361-852-5207. That's John Tuggle, Tuggle & Company, Corpus Christi, Texas. We are on the line with Jody Fry from Producers in Cargyle, San Angelo. Jody, how was our cattle sale in San Angelo?
Fairly light receipts, but that's what I'm hearing. Kind of in this part of the country this week. Only 610 head this week, but still a very active market. Calves and yearlings sold fully steady. Overall calf quality today, probably not quite as attractive as it was at last week's sale. Strong demand continues for these slaughter cows and bulls, fully steady prices on those. Limited number of replacement type cows and cow-calf pairs like you'd expect be selling fully steady. Better quality steers, 400 to 600 pounds from 250 all the way up to a high of near 360, mostly 270 to 315. Heifer calves, 400 to 600 pounds, better quality heifer calves, 225 to a high of 335, mostly 240 to 285. Slaughter cows, average to high yielding, 85 to 107. Still some of those highest yielding slaughter cows from 108 to a high of 126. Thin or very low yielding cows, just a few of those from 65 to 80. Slaughter bulls, average to high yielding, 105 to 125. Just like it was last week, some of the highest yielding slaughter bulls from 126 all the way up to a high of 146. Bred cows and 2-year-olds, a few medium to heavy bred cows, just single cows today from 1,100 to 1,900. Same way on the cow-calf pairs, a few single average quality pairs, 1,450 to a high of 2,050.
What do you know for next week?
Had a few showers pass by this evening. I think that probably win tomorrow. But man told me there's going to be a couple loads of lambs come in starting on Sunday, and I'm sure plenty of others to follow. So I would say at least 6,000 to 7,000 or more sheep and goats on Tuesday. Should bounce back from this cattle sale somewhat, maybe 700 to 800 head next Thursday sale.
Jody Fry, Producers in Cargyle. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You bet. 325-653-3371. That's the office number. Mobile phones 234-7895.
Jody, we appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a quick look at our meats. The National Pork Carcass Cutout Value, 34 weaker at 91.15 on Thursday afternoon. Federal slaughter, 1.909 million head through Thursday. As we turn our head and steer our gaze toward the beef side of this protein and meat equation, we see wholesale box prices show choice 170 stronger. The select also up by 117. USDA says federal slaughter, 484,000 head for the week through Thursday. As we look toward export sales, 14,000 metric ton of beef booked during the week of 229. As we look toward the cash cattle sales on Thursday, 182 to 186, USDA has the bulk of the prices 1 to 2 higher than last week. Neighbor, there's your meat moves through Thursday. And we're on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction. Had a sale in San Saba. Ken, how did it look?
You bet, Larry. We went right a little over 1,850 head today. Quality was extremely strong. and good. I thought the market today moved higher this entire week on all classes of cattle. I thought demand just continued to be very, very good. I thought the stocker steers, they were probably $10 to $15 higher. Had a group of 15 steers in a drag, weighed 417 at 372.5 today. Those little 4-weight cattle dollared out $1,553 on those. Had a really now choice set of 69 steers in one deal. Brangus Baldies weighed 540, brought 319 a pound today, 1,700 and right at $23 on those. Get into the lighter weight heifers, the stocker heifers, I thought they were $3 to $10 higher. Had a group of 41 head of really good heifers that weighed 573 at 291, 513 at 291, dollared out right at $1,493 on those. And also a group of 6 heifers weighed 612 at 282. They ended up dollaring out in those heifers $1,726. I thought the feeder steers, they were $5 to $10 higher. Probably feeder heifers were $3 to $8 higher. Packer cows were $1 to $3 higher with the top, Packer bulls, they were $1 to $3 higher. Top bull today was $147, and the Packer cows, they were probably $5 to $10 higher today, with the top cow today at $137. Very, very strong market on those. Now, on the cattleman's kind, the Simmental and Sim-Angus bulls that we had offered today, they averaged right at $5,020, with the top bull being $7,800. A lot of good demand for those bulls today, too. Just a very, very strong market, Larry, going into spring.
What do you know of for Monday at Mason?
I don't know of many groups that are coming in yet, but I think we'll have kind of what we had last week, and then with this market still as good as it is, I think we'll see some of the lighter run just because it's this time of year, and we've got a lot of green grass and green forage out there right now. They're kind of chasing and everything, and so you may see some people kind of hold up a little on the calves and wait on getting a little more weight on them. But I think it'll still be a good run with this good market, Larry.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Ken.
You bet. They give us a call, area code 325-372-5159.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
You bet, Larry. Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Neighbor, I want to remind you about my friends Stephen and Terry Lehman at Lehman Pipe and Cattle. They've got used sucker rod in 5/8, 3/4, 7/8, and 1 inch, and they've got used oil fill pipe, the #1 structural, straight, no holes, splits, or heavy scale, 2 3/8, 2 7/8, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6 5/8, 7 5/8, 10 3/4, and 16 24-inch diameters. Also, from time to time, they see some #2 pipe available at a reduced price. Truckload discounts and delivery also available. They also have cattle guards. They make them from 10 foot wide to 30 foot wide, depending on the customer's needs and wants, with or without wings or cross gates. Also, the heavy-duty concrete beams to set them on. Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. Email them at lehmanpipe@gmail.com or call Stephen at 979-966-3447 or Terry at 979-820-8155. That's Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. We're on the line with Leroy Kruger. Leroy, how is the bull business?
Oh, this week it's been pretty steady. We got in those good horn and pole Hereford bulls last Friday. Some of the upstream cattle and Jamisons, and we had a pretty good demand on them, and sold some Angus bulls and a few others here. We've got a few Charolais bulls here, which are really nice 2-year-olds, and we got a handful going to be coming here in a week or two when they get the rest of the testing done. And we got a semi-Angus, got the poles and pole Herefords, horn Herefords, and a few red Angus, and pretty low on Angus bulls right now, but we're trying to get a few of them bought. It's been pretty tough. This whole market's pretty waspy right now. So,
right.
But anyway, we got a nice selection on hand here at the ranch, so if everybody needs one, they can catch me on the mobile at 830-570-0660.
We appreciate it, Leroy. Y'all have a good weekend.
Yes, sir. You too, Larry. Let it rain. Send us some of your rain if you got too much.
I'll do my best. It's all downhill from here, so it'll get there
There
fast.
you go.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Hey, neighbor, I'm Larry Marble. I'm here with Aaron Lee of Twisted L Ranch Sales, brokered by Homestead and Ranch Real Estate. Aaron, tell us about that new listing you've got on the Frio River.
Hey Larry, this is a rare opportunity to purchase a 61-acre hunting and home site property, complete with Frio riverfront access in Old Frio Town.
Now, how much of the river access do you have?
About 950 feet of private riverbank. This property's been owned by the same family since the 1800s and passed down through generations. So you just don't see properties like this available very often.
What else does it have, Aaron?
It's It's got new fences on 2 sides, well-maintained roads, large acreage neighbors, and a prime location in the Golden Triangle make this property an incredible find.
How can people get in touch with you to schedule a showing, Aaron?
Larry, they can call me directly at 830-317-1797, and I give you my word, if I don't answer, I'll call you back. Or you can visit us at www.homesteadandranch.com.
Aaron, thanks for being on Down on the Farm.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Larry.
We are on the line with Rodney Butler, Beeville Livestock. Rodney, what you got under the barn this week?
We're tagging on 475 right now. Got several good pens of calves. Got a lot of good Charolais and black calves. Another pen of good black heifers and steers mix. I got a load of black steers and heifers coming in the morning. So we're going to have a good sale tomorrow. Tagging on, like I said, 475. And we got about 60 to 75 packer cows.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Rodney Butler.
Yeah, if I can help market your cattle on a Friday, call me at 361-358-1727, or y'all can call me on my mobile, 645-5002.
Rodney, we appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, and take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Neighbor, let's talk about Wholesale Steel San Antonio. Wonderful company. George and crew want to do business with you. Their heavy-duty line can allow you to work, move, crowd, and load your animals with confidence with your own equipment. With heavy material and strong construction, those panels withstand even the roughest stock while still remaining portable. Check out their price list at their website, wholesalesteelusa.com. Round pins, stalls, panels for separating livestock. Lifetime limited warranty on those cattle panels. Local dealers available. Locations in San Antonio and Hearn. Call the San Antonio office, 210-64-2000, or the Hearn location, 979-280-6100. That's Wholesale Steel. Here we go. We're on the line with Klein Spear. Klein, how do we sell cattle?
Got along good, Larry, at 800 head today. Packer cows and bulls, probably $5 better on them. Calves and yearlings were steady to $5 better. Those wean calves, I'd say, brought a $20 premium on them today. So a lot of demand overall. Choice steers, $215 to $265. Those lightweights, $3 to $370. Choice heifers, $205 to $245. And those lightweights, $270 to $340. Crossbred steers, $2 to $240. And those lightweights, $235 to $285. Crossbred steers, or heifers, $1.95 to $230. And the lightweights, $215 to $275. Stocker cows day, $1.35 to $1.50. Those Packer bulls, $1.22 to $1.47. Those breaker cows, $1.07 to $1.22. Those cutters and canners, $97 to $1.04. Those Shelly cows, $50 to $70. Pairs, kind of all over the board on them today, $1,400 to $2,000 on the better end. And the bred cows, $1,500 to $1,900. So overall, a good active market and a good day selling.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you for sales next week. Of course, sheep on Tuesday, cattle on Thursday.
Give us a call at the office, 830-278-5621, or my cell phone, 830-591-3241.
Klein, we'll talk with you next week. Have a good weekend.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, I'm Larry Marble for the good folks at DD Texas Outfitters. On the web, ddtexasoutfitters.com. They're at 516 East Interstate 10, Seguin, Texas. Call 830-379-7340. 21 days until the San Antonio Rodeo. Who's going this year? You need to dress right with a good items from D&D. What is in your rope bag? If you need a new one, whether it's team roping, calf roping, breakaway, you can find it at D&D. And D&D was a proud sponsor of the 2024 Guadalupe County live stream and their livestock show. And don't forget, if you like turquoise, you're a turquoise lover, D&D Texas Outfitters has got them. Handbags, Jeffrey's livestock marketing products for your show string. You can select and walk out with a brand new felt hat. Best hat fitters and creasers in the world. Or if you're a cap man, you got to get a bunch of hats for National Cap Day. That's DD Farm and Ranch. And remember, when it's cold, they've got blankets for your horses. DDTexasOutfitters.com, D&D Farm and Ranch in Seguin. We are on the line with Russell Heller, Lexington Livestock Commission Company. It's Thursday evening, looking toward a Saturday sale. Russell, what do you know of?
Yes, sir. I know of 3 sets of calves. One's going to be around 30 head, and they'll be weaned. Another set's going to be about 40 head, and they're weaned Charolais, and then the other set will be coming right off cows.
Good. What's the weather down there looking like for Saturday?
It should be okay. There's a chance of rain tonight and first thing in the morning, so I think we're going to, hopefully it won't be any bad weather, but it's a good chance of rain. We could use it.
Well, good deal. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you for that Saturday sale, Russell.
Sure, you can get me on my cell, and that number is 979-820-7002.
Russell, thank you, and we'll talk to you bright and early Monday.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Neighbor, let's take a shorter look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle. Milo through Corpus in March, 979. Houston, 988. Yellow corn to Corpus March-April delivery, 478. To Houston, no bid. Progresso, 538. Hard red winter wheat to Houston, 624 3/4, and beans to Placido, 1063 3/4. Texas cotton, no bales sold. Bid price 91.78 to 95.03. That's it for Dan on a Farm Radio in Grains and Cotton. I'm Larry Marble. Good day.